showtime. Woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Silent and profiling. Woo, woo, it's live and in color. Woo!
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report. I'm your host, Tommy. And yes, like the title says, all roads lead to the Buffalo Bills injury report. And we have another one down. Xavier Rhodes, who was just signed a few days ago, is on the injury report. Hamstring. Pulled a hamstring injury. Whatever it is, he is now on the weekly injury report. 2 days in to signing with the Buffalo Bills. Let's pull up this injury report, guys. All right, here we go. Ryan Bates, concussion. Did not practice on Wednesday, limited on Thursday. Could he go Sunday? Well, we shall see. Christian Benford, his hand, we all know he broke his hand. He did not practice. He will not be able to play probably, if I had to guess, anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. I'm going to guess 4 weeks with the broken hand, but you never know how that goes. Wide receiver, Gabe Davis, ankle, limited on Wednesday, did not practice on Thursday. Was that a setback or was that a rest day for him? I don't know. Tackle, Dion Dawkins, illness. It was not COVID. I know I shouldn't say that on YouTube, but I did. I apologize. It was not the flu-like symptoms, and he did not practice Wednesday. He was a full participant in Thursday, so that is good. So he will probably play, I'm going to guess. Dane Jackson. We all know what happened on him, with him on the Monday Night Football game against the Titans with his neck. He was limited on Wednesday, limited on Thursday. That is good news for the Buffalo Bills. He may play Sunday. Tight end Dawson Knox, back hip. He's limited on Wednesday, limited on Thursday. More than likely, we will see him play Sunday. Jake Kumaro with a high ankle sprain. Did not practice Wednesday, did not practice Thursday. More than likely, he will be out for at least a couple weeks, if not more. High ankle sprains tend to last longer as far as healing goes. Von Miller had a vet rest day. Nothing to worry about. Wednesday did not practice. Thursday, there's a line there. I don't know what that means, but he'll be fine. Mitch Morse, elbow injury. He was limited Wednesday, limited Thursday. Hoping he plays Sunday. I believe he will. Offensive line, Justin Murray, who we just signed. Another guy we just signed. Has a foot injury. He was limited Wednesday, limited Thursday. Who knows if you'll see playing time anyways because he is newly signed. Defensive tackle, Ed Oliver, still battling an ankle injury since week 1. He was limited Wednesday, limited Thursday. So that is good news that he is back on the field. Though will we see him on Sunday? I don't know. I honestly, at this point, I'm going to say no. Because, listen, Ed Oliver said he felt like he could come back week 2. And week 2 passed, and he was not there. And then week 3 came, and he was not there. So I think the injury to the ankle is worse than he thought initially. And the team doctors. Defensive tackle, Jordan Phillips, hamstring. Got hurt on the Monday night game against the Titans. Did not practice Wednesday. Did not practice Thursday. And I believe he's already ruled out, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm going to go to in a minute, for Sunday's game. Jordan Poyer, safety, his foot injury that came out of nowhere. Week 3 did not play. He was limited Wednesday, limited Thursday, hoping he plays Sunday. I don't think he was ruled out, so that's good. We'll see. Guard, Roger Saffold had a rest day. Did not practice Wednesday. There's a line through Thursday. I don't know what that means. More than likely, he will be good to go on Sunday. Let me see if I can find let's see who's out of the Sunday's game here, because I know there was a report on let's see here who's out. Let's see, guys. Bills. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I should have had this pulled up for you already. If I can find it, if I can, I can't. Let me see here. Hold on, guys. I apologize. Let me see if I can pull it up this way. All right. I probably can't. Okay, hold on. Sean McDermott, update injuries on several. Okay, so let's see if it's Ravens. I'm not trying to look at the Ravens, guys, but yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't have that pulled up, but I know Jordan Phillips is not playing. Let me try one more thing, guys, for you, because I do want to get that right, and I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I'm not finding anything, guys. But there is. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, so he ruled out Jordan Phillips, Christian Benford, and Jake Kumaro. That's official, so they are ruled out. So, you guys, with that list of injuries that I just posted there for you guys, yo, I have not seen a Buffalo Bills team with this many injuries. I mean, I honestly cannot tell you the last time that I recall this many injuries this soon. I mean, look at that report there. I mean, how many guys is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so there's 15 guys there, but there's a couple guys there that have vet days. So 1, 2, so we had 2 vet days. So 13 injuries, not counting Micah Hyde, who is out for the season, right? Done. Not counting Doyle, who tore his ACL and continued to play in the Miami game, which is unbelievable. He is out for the season. Not counting Trey White, who should be back. I'm going to guess after the bye week. Week 8, you should see Trey White. That's where I think Trey will be coming back. I could be wrong. He could come back week 5 for all we know. He was on the PUP list, but I just don't think you will see him till week 8. So, guys, this is wild to me because look at these injuries. We go back to a lot of these. A lot of foot and ankle injuries here. A ton of foot and ankle, right? And it all started week 1 with Ed Oliver. And it's crazy that going into the season, we had one guy, one main piece out, and that was Trey White. And we already knew that. We knew he was coming back. He was rehabbing. And I was so pumped up for this season because not only did we add depth, but we were coming into the season injury-free for the most part, except for Trey. And I was like, man, I cannot wait for this offensive line, this new offensive line, to show what they got, especially in run blocking. I cannot wait for this new defensive line to show what they got. The rotational depth that we have at defensive line is going to be nasty. And look at this, how crazy this is now. Our guys coming in, like our reserves, like our depth is getting injured. We have no more depth, guys. The depth is gone. So what do? We went and got Xavier Rhodes, which I was cool. Listen, I kept saying you got to get a veteran corner. Now you have to, right? Christian Benford's out, right? Trey White won't be coming back anytime soon. Dane Jackson hopefully will be back this Sunday, but who knows, right? Cam Lewis. Oh, didn't mention Cam Lewis was at practice today with a brace on his arm. Guys, like, this is wild, man. So we went out, signed Xavier Rhodes, I believe on Monday. We officially signed him. Monday or Tuesday. And he's already out with a hamstring injury. Already out. Already on the injury report. Not to mention the other guy we signed, offensive tackle there, offensive lineman, Justin Murray, who just signed, foot injury. Now it says limited. He could, it could be minor, but man, this is crazy, guys. This is wild, right? So week 1, we leave that game with just Ed Oliver with an ankle injury. And I kind of was like, hey, he went back in the game. He should come back. He actually said he feels fine. He was going to play week 2. Week 2 come around. No Ed Oliver. All right. You know what? Thank God we have depth. Week 2 comes around. We play the Titans. And here comes the freak injuries, right? Here they come. Let's start with Dane Jackson. Friendly fire from Tremaine Edmonds. Not Tremaine Edmonds' fault. Not blaming him. This is football. But, man, what is the chances of that, right? Boom, gone. Carter, ambulance picked him up, right? All right, we move forward in that game. What happens next? Well, Jordan Phillips running down an interception by Matt Milano. Jordan Phillips was nowhere near. He didn't even need to run in the play. Listen, Matt Milano was getting in there. Jordan Phillips was so behind the play. And I understand your emotions. Defensive players do that. They run, celebrate with their team or to just go and hit somebody. But he was so far behind the play, he didn't need to be part of that play at that time, right? What does he do? He pulls his hamstring because he's 300 and something pounds and he's running full force, towards the end zone where Matt Milano was going. And, you guys saw the replay. He fell like he got shot in the leg, which if you ever had a hamstring injury or calf injury, yeah, I mean, I've had it. It hurts. And because of that, he has missed time. And who knows when he'll be back. Hamstrings are tricky. And then fast forward in the game, Micah Hyde goes down with a neck injury. It didn't seem bad when we first saw it. He got up. He kind of like twisted his neck a little bit, like stretch his neck. I thought maybe, maybe he got it, I don't know, maybe tweaked it a little bit. Who knows, right? I honestly did not think season-ending injury. And I mean, if you watch the replay, the way his neck, the way his head hit the player in the back, very similar to Aaron Williams back in the day. If you guys remember him, I think it was on Edelman. He tackled Edelman. Same kind of, where his head kind of hit into the player's back. Unfortunate. And then we lose our, one of the best safeties in the NFL. So there goes there goes Micah Hyde. Then we go into week 3 against the Dolphins. And all of a sudden, oh no, let me backtrack. I apologize. Going into week 2, all of a sudden on the injury report, Gabe Davis with an ankle injury got injured in practice, non-contact injury. A freak accident, right? He twisted it in the grass. Who knows? Cutting, maybe bad patch of grass. I have no idea. Freak injury. twists his ankle pretty bad, cannot play week 2, does not play week 2 against the Titans. Kumro comes in week 2. So no Gabe Davis. So week 3, heading into week 3 against the Dolphins in Miami, Jordan Poyer out of nowhere on the injury report with a foot injury. I had no idea he had a foot injury. None. No, it was no one said anything after week 2 after that game. I didn't see him get hurt in that game, but who knows? I don't know when that could happen in practice. Could have, I don't know. Then Mitch Morse on Sunday goes to the injury report. Does not play. Does not play week 3. So Jordan Poyer gone. Mitch Morse gone. Then in that game, what happens? Doyle tore his ACL, right? Backup offensive lineman, out for the season. Christian Benford breaks his hand, right? That's going to be a week-to-week thing, probably 4 weeks, right? Spencer Brown, heat illness. I expect he'll be back. He's not on this injury report. That's good news. I think it was just more of heat exhaustion. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is wild to me. A season where the Buffalo Bills have a stacked team, stacked depth, and that depth is getting thin, very thin. And I really don't know right now what Brandon Beane can do. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's like, he signed 2 players. They're already injured. I mean, within a few days. So I really hope this turns around for the Buffalo Bills, because we need these guys available. We need these depth guys available too. And I am concerned. I'm not going to lie. I'm concerned because I have not seen this in quite some time, especially this early into a season. We're talking, we're now going into week 4, and we have 13 guys out, with 2 of them out for the season. It's just it's not good. So guys, let's knock on wood, right? Let's knock on wood here, and let's hope that the Buffalo Bills can get these guys back, get these guys healthy, and keep them healthy, and hopefully that no freak accidents happen like the ones that have been happening to Gabe Davis, to Dane Jackson, to Micah Hyde, so forth and so forth. I mean, it just seems like all these are free. Jordan Phillips, I mean, come on, man, like another freak kind of injury, right? So let's just hope this stops and we get healthier moving forward, because I'm telling you guys right now, listen, if this continues on, I hate saying it, and I don't want to be that Debbie Downer guy, but the Bills will not win the Super Bowl with this injury report, with this kind of stacked injury report. And by the way, I do want to say this. So everybody that was against the OBJ signing, which, by the way, who knows if OBJ is even ready to go this season? But I will say this to all of the people that were against it. Do you understand now why it's not a bad thing to get that guy if he's available late in the season? Because you never know. Gabe Davis got hurt in practice, and it wasn't even a contact injury. So yes, we do need guys like that. I will say this too. Brandon Beane, the last time that I can recall a big trade, an in-season trade, was Kelvin Benjamin, right? When he first got here, I believe that was in 2017. He hasn't done one yet, right? He's done off-season trades, but nothing in-season. I'm going to say right now, he's going to need to do some in-season trades. I mean, I'm not saying for his big splash guy. I'm talking about depth. We have to give up something to get some depth if we want to go into the playoffs with some depth, because right now, trust me, Brandon Beane is not liking this at all. And I'm telling you, if I'm worried, he's worried 10 times more than I am, right? So I hope and I expect some trades to be made in season before the trade deadline, and keep looking for players to be added off practice squads to our team because we are thin, very thin. But anyways, guys, I will be on tonight, Friday Night Lights at 8 o'clock. Me and Mikey. Also at 9:30, NFL Overtime with Curtis. So I'll see you then. Bills Mafia #1. Go Bills. Peace out. Peace.